Hey everyone, I'm Ashley and I'm currently 33 weeks pregnant. I decided to make this vlog and it's going to cover my second trimester. So throughout my second trimester, I started seeing a therapist and my therapist diagnosed me with depression our second meeting that we had. So basically, when she did that, I wasn't sad about it. I kind of knew something was wrong. Like, the thoughts going through my head were kind of crazy, and I was like, this is not me, this is kind of weird, I don't really like how I feel. So she diagnosed me with depression. We made like a depression care plan. So basically it was like a list of things that I needed to do to keep me less depressed. So some of the things were like go to the gym, do yoga, pray, hang out with someone, not in a group, and that was like kind of how she knew that I had depression, or at least one of the signs that I gave her, because she had asked me like, well, do you hang out with your friends? And I said like, I used to hang out with my friends, but I feel like I would rather hang out with someone like one-on-one rather than like with a big group of people. And it wasn't necessarily because of anything that they did, just my mood couldn't handle that many people. It was just like kind of overwhelming. So yeah. And then after that, another sign that I had was I would sleep like a lot. I would sleep so much. Now that I'm not working, I don't sleep as much, and I think it's because I'm not as tired. I'm not on my feet all day, so the next day I'm like, not wanting to like lay down for 8 hours and not do a damn thing. So now I'm starting to feel a lot better. My mood swings are still kind of crazy, Nick can tell you, but as far as like actually feeling depressed, it's not that bad. Another thing was that Nick has only been to one of my doctor's appointments, and that was the very first one. So I think that made me sad too, because I really wanted him to be like at all of them, but I also didn't expect him to drive 5 hours just to come to a doctor's appointment to hear a heartbeat, when I could just call him and say like, it was great, I'm gaining hella weight, like heard the baby's heartbeat, got some sonogram pics, like I'll send them to you, that kind of thing. So it didn't make me that sad. It was just kind of like, well, if we were in the same town, we would be doing this together. But since we're 5 hours away from each other, it's kind of like hard, and I understand like Nick's going through the process of getting us a house, so I don't blame him. Another thing is that, and so I just switched my doctors. So now I have a doctor in Merced who I've seen once, and Nick wasn't able to go to that because he had work that day, but he'll be able to go to the following appointment that I make with him. And I think he's a little weird, the doctor, but I don't know, maybe doctors are weird, I don't really know. So another thing was that when I first got pregnant, I was at breakfast with my mom and my grandma, and my mom told me, do not scratch your belly, Ash, like don't do it. So I was like, okay. So I was very cautious about like not scratching my belly. Like I put oil on it, I put lotion on it, every single day. I still do that. But I didn't realize that if like that meant don't scratch anywhere. Like if you're pregnant, if you're gonna get pregnant, do not scratch any part of your body, because you will get stretch marks just from you scratching. It's so annoying. I got them really bad on my legs. I didn't realize I was gonna get them though. Like I thought like, even if I just scratched my legs through my leggings, I got them. So any advice I would give to anybody, do not scratch any part of your body at all, and lather it up with that lotion. I use lotion, the, what is it, cocoa butter, and then also the oil. I also got this belly butter from the Beauty Boutique, and that seems to work too. I like that one. Another thing, so I got a self-tanner because these stretch marks are not the business. So my self-tanner, I got it just to kind of make myself feel a little better, you know? And Nick helped me the first time I put it on, but basically I'll use it like if I'm gonna go out, or if I just, you know, need some darkness in my life, I'll just spray a little tan on me. So I really like it, and I use this cute little glove so my hand isn't like brown after, you know. Anyways, another thing is that I'm no longer working right now. So I'm not working, it's my 3rd trimester, but my 2nd trimester I was working, and then my 1st trimester I was working 2 jobs plus school. So 2nd trimester I worked at the gym, and then I also have 17 units. But 17 units isn't really that bad because I actually only have 3 classes I need to go to, and from this point forward I have no more tests, all papers. Love it. Like, I would much rather write a 25-page paper than take a test, because I'm like, tests just like, I'm awful at them. I don't know how to take them, so I'm really bad at those. But yeah, so I only have papers from this point forward, which is really great. But anyway, so when I was working, I would work like an 8-hour shift, and I was always on my feet, literally stand there for however long, depending on which shift it was. Sometimes I'd sit on the counter because I just didn't want to stand. But when I would leave, so after my shift, I would determine whether, can I work out right now or can I not work out, you know, because my feet would they would be like cankles at the end of just standing for 8 hours. So I would decide whether I wanted to work out or not. And when I would go to bed that night, or during my 2nd trimester when I would sleep, I noticed that I peed the most. Even like now, I don't pee as much as I did in my 2nd trimester. My 2nd trimester, I would wake up literally every 2 hours. I would go to bed at 10, wake up at 12, again at 2, 4, 6, and then at 8 o'clock, I would get up and like start my day. It was the worst sleep I've ever had, and that was the bad part about it too. And I don't know if it was because when I was working at the gym, I was drinking so much water. I would literally drink like 3 water bottles within my shift, but you're supposed to drink like 8 water bottles. I couldn't imagine. I would wake up like every 30 minutes to piss if I drank 8 water bottles a day, you know, like that's crazy. Like, I mean, I love water, but 8 water bottles, I would be pissing like a racehorse. Not okay. Like, so now that I don't work at the gym anymore, I still drink water, but I feel like I don't drink as much water, and I've only been getting up once throughout the night, and it's usually around 4 o'clock. If I hold it, which is really awful, and it hurts me to hold it, it like hurts, then I'll get up at like 5. But yeah, that's kind of like my 2nd trimester and a little like summary. So, oh, and I wanted to say thanks for everyone that came to my baby shower. Thanks to everyone who helped me go pay for everything, organize it, let me use their home, came from all over to go to my baby shower. It was great. Yeah. I will be vlogging very shortly again. Thanks, guys.